नमः विष्णुपदाय विष्णुपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामि नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी औष्टत्यादिशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरे गोविंद जय संकीर्तन की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनीति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशधारणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं भङ्गुं लङ्घयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनताम्। Hare Krishna, welcome you all for this Friday satsang. So today we are going to discuss chapter 4. We have already begun chapter 4 and we have finished a few sections already. So let's do a quick recap and then we'll begin. So chapter 4 is all about transcendental knowledge, which is knowledge about who is Krishna, who are we. So Krishna spoke about who are we already in chapter 2. So here he is going to speak about more about himself. And then later in 10th chapter and 11th chapter, he speaks more about himself as well. So eternal education basically means this knowledge was spoken by Krishna to Brahma long time back. And then later also he spoke to Vivaswan. So Krishna is saying, Imam Vivasvate Vyogam, Proktavanaham Vivam, Vivaswani Manave Prava, Manur Ikshwaku Abravit. So this knowledge was given to Vivaswan, who is the sun god. Then sun god gave it to Ikshwaku, and then Manu gave it to Ikshwaku. Like that, this knowledge is coming in the parampara. And the chain of disciplic succession was broken, and that's why I have to give this knowledge. So that's why it's very important to understand that the knowledge has to be received in disciplic succession. That is the key. If you don't receive the knowledge in parampara, then the authenticity of the knowledge is in question. We cannot really rely 100% on the knowledge. So that's why where we are getting the knowledge is from Krishna to Brahma, Brahma to Narad, Narad to Vyasdev. And like that, there are many acharyas who have given us this knowledge, and it is coming to us through Srila Prabhupada. And that's why it is authentic, because it is coming from the right source. Vedas themselves have got indefeatable, right, Vedic truths. So there are so many examples, we discussed this. There are 4 sampradayas we talked about is Rudra Sampradaya, Shri Sampradaya, Kumar Sampradaya, and Brahma Sampradaya. There are 4 sampradayas, and these are the 4 different authorities who propagated this philosophy. Ramanujacharya for Shri Sampradaya, Madhvacharya for Brahma Sampradaya, Vishnu Swami for Rudra Sampradaya, and Nimbakar Swami for Kumar Sampradaya. These are the only 4 authentic sampradayas. Anything beyond this, other than this, there's a question mark on them. Right? Okay, we talked about this. So Krishna is saying this knowledge was given to you, Arjun, because you are my friend and my devotee. Otherwise, people who do not believe in Krishna, they will not be able to understand Bhagavad Gita. We discussed that. So Arjuna is saying, but atheistic people, Krishna did not believe in you. That's why Arjuna is trying to establish the Krishna supremacy. Right? And there are so many editions of Bhagavad Gita, but hardly any of them have been able to bring out any transformation in any people. So Krishna is saying, Arjuna said, Ore Baba, you are contemporary to me, whereas Vivaswan is a very old fellow. So how can I understand that you have spoken to Vivaswan? Krishna is saying, Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavaja Arjuna, tanyam veda sarvani, attam veda parantapa. You have taken multiple births, I have taken multiples, you cannot understand. Or you cannot remember, but I can remember. मुझे सब याद है, तुम भूल गए. अजोपि सन्नव्य आत्मा भूतानाम ईश्वरी प्रसन्न प्रकृतिम स्वमधिष्ठाय Sambhavani Atma Maya. Using my Atma Maya, I appear again and again. That's what he's saying. Then he's giving we talked about spiritual beauty versus material beauty, real thing versus fake thing. We discussed that, right? Then he's saying, Yada yada hi dharmasya glandir bhavati bharata, abhyuttanam dharmasya tadatmyaham shrijam. Whenever there is glani or declining dharmic principles, religion, then I appear. He's saying. Then his paritrana sadhuna vinasha churkatam vinash dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavani yuge yuge. To annihilate the miscreants and to save my devotees, I come millennial after millennial. That's what he's saying. Now he's giving another aspect of his greatness. Janma karmachame divyam evam yogvati tatvata taktva janmam patar taktva deham punarjanma naitima nitisha arjuna. My birth and my activities are transcendental. They are not like a normal person. And we give so many examples. Krishna is born with hair on his head, with jewels on his head and wonderful clothes. We were, born without any clothes. Like that, there are multiple aspects of Krishna's birth. He can take birth anytime, anywhere, without being announced. We don't have that. We don't have that choice. We are forced to actually take birth in a particular family. So Krishna is saying, those who want to love Krishna, they need to know Krishna. And for that, you have to give up Vitaraga Bhaya Krodha Manamaya Bhapuprashita Bahavo Jnana Tapasa Uta Madbhavam Agata. Basically, to love Krishna, you have to give up attachment to non-Krishna related aspects. We have to give fear and we have to give Krodha, like that. Now, we talked about this one as well. So, A means accurate understanding. So, do all paths lead to the same goal? Obviously not. How can all paths lead to the same goal? Right? Then why are there different worships of gods and caste system? We talked about this. So, Krishna is basically saying, as people approach him, he reciprocates accordingly. Ye yatha mam prapadante tam sadeva bhajameham mama vartamanu vartante manushya partha sarvasha. If somebody wants to forget Krishna, mujhe nahi chahiye Krishna Vishna. Krishna will give him hundreds of reasons how to forget. Like Shishupal wanted to despise Krishna, wanted to envy Krishna. So he got hundreds of reasons and hundreds of faults in Krishna. Actually, there are no faults in Krishna. But because of his desire, he was able to see faults in Krishna. Right? So similarly, who are atheists, they don't believe in Krishna. Krishna gives him ample opportunities and ample situations to prove कि God नहीं है. देखो, सब जगह कोरोना हो गया, भक्त लोग भी मर रहे हैं. मतलब क्या? भगवान नहीं है. अगर भगवान होते तो भक्तों को भी बचाते ना. ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? This is what people will say. So Krishna gives them an opportunity to get convinced that there is no Krishna. That is the power of Krishna. He can make a devotee like Srila Prabhupada or somebody who is a pure devotee to be fully convinced Krishna is there. And somebody who is an atheist, he will give the same situation to show that Krishna is not there. That is the reciprocation. Somebody wants to only get some desires fulfilled from Krishna, Krishna will do the same thing. So like that, Krishna reciprocates with people as they surrender. Right? Now somebody might say, "Bhai, theek hai. Itna Krishna reciprocate karte hain, to fir why are people going to other gods? Why are they not worshipping Krishna?" Then they say, "Kankshita karmanam siddham yajanti hi devata chipram hi manushuloke siddhir bhavati karmaja." People want quick results. Fast food चाहिए सबको आजकल. Jat mangni padbya. Immediate मिलना चाहिए सब कुछ. Then only they are happy. That's why they go to demigods like Lord Shiva, Indra, Surya, Ganpati, because they get immediate results. Krishna doesn't give immediate results because Krishna wants the long-term benefit of the person. Long-term में इसको क्या benefit होगा वो देगा. Like we talked about an example of a child. For a child, if you give him an option कि तुम्हें पढ़ाई करना है क्या, बोलेगा नहीं, मुझे क्यों पढ़ाई करना, मुझे खेलना ही सिर्फ. But the parent knows कि इसका पढ़ाई नहीं देंगे तो आगे जाके निठल्ला बन जाएगा. उससे अच्छा I will make him study. तो ऐसे भगवान कृष्ण को जानते हैं कि किसको क्या चाहिए. That's why he is supreme. Whereas demigods do not understand this. Demigod immediately दे देते हैं. इसीलिए लोग demigod के पास ज्यादा जाते हैं. Because they see झट से मिल रहा है भाई, जहां पे झट से मिल रहा है वहां पे जाओ. भगवान के पास क्यों जाना है कृष्ण के पास जो देते हैं जल्दी ऐसे. That's why people go to demigods. We talked about this. Right? Now then Krishna said, ठीक है, so does it mean that you are responsible for everything? नहीं, I have created the varnashram dharma. चातुर्वर्ण्यम मया सृष्टम गुण कर्म विभागशः तस्य कर्तारमपि मां विधि अकर्तारम अव्ययम. I have created these 4 varnas, Brahman, Kshatriya, Shudra, Vaishya, so that the society can go in a proper way. Correct? But although I have created this varna, I am the non-doer. मैंने बनाया है, but I am not the cause for this. इसके लिए मैं कारण नहीं हूं. क्यों? क्योंकि आप लोगों की इच्छा ने इसलिए बनाया मैंने. जीवों की इच्छा है इसलिए मैंने बनाया है, पर इसके लिए मैं जिम्मेदार नहीं हूं. तो कौन जिम्मेदार है? जीव जिम्मेदार है. क्योंकि जीव, the living beings wanted to live separately from Krishna. That's why Krishna had to create a material world like that. And we spoke in detail about this varnashram system. Varnashram system is very, very important, but nowadays it is a perverted reflection of varnashram system. डिवीजन तो बनने ही वाले. आप बनाओ ना बनाओ, अपने बनेगी. अमीर लोग रहेंगे, बुद्धिमान लोग रहेंगे, फाइटर रहेंगे, सोल्जर्स वगैरह, पुलिस वाले, और शूद्र रहेंगे. ये चारों कैटेगरी के लोग होने ही वाले हैं. आप उसको कैसे ढालोगे, दैट इज अ डिफरेंट पार्ट. दैट्स व्हाई कृष्ण इज सेइंग चातुर्वर्ण्यम मया सृष्टम. पर नमाम कर्माणि लिम्पन्ति न मे कर्म फलेषु प्रिया इति मां विजानाति कर्मभिर्न स बध्यते. आई एम not the doer and I don't get any reactions. मुझे किसी की कोई भी चीज का रिएक्शन नहीं आता, क्योंकि मैंने बनाया ना. ये सारे रूल्स मैंने बनाए हैं, तो हाउ कैन आई गेट एनी रिएक्शंस? ये जो जानता है उसको लिबरेशन मिलता है, ये जो नहीं जानता है उसका कुछ नहीं होने वाला. तो कृष्णा इज सेइंग आई एम नॉट अंडर द परव्यू ऑफ दिस रूल. मैंने बनाए सारे रूल्स, बट मैं परव्यू में नहीं हूं इसके. आई गिव मल्टीपल एग्जांपल्स ऑफ दिस. If a prime minister is going through a street and you are going through a street, you will have to stop on the signal. Prime minister doesn't have to stop. Prime minister के लिए सारे signals खोल देते हैं, आप लोगों को रुका के रखते हैं. And prime minister and chief minister can go. Prime minister doesn't have to file an income tax. हमको भरना पड़ता है. Like that, because he is the one who is governing the country, he doesn't have to follow some rules. Some rules obviously he has to follow. But भगवान को ऐसा कुछ नहीं. भगवान कोई रूल फॉलो करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Like that. Now let's look at the next section. So now Krishna is saying कि ठीक है, मैंने अपना ज्ञान दिया है. Who am I? I do not have to. I don't get. Am I audible clearly? मेरा आवाज आ रहा है? Because I am getting a message. You have an unstable connection. Yes, no. कोई तो बोलो.
Frozen now.
हाँ? आवाज नहीं आ रहा क्या?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
अच्छा, पहले
Yes.
Break
होता है.
ओके, ब्रेक हो रहा था. ओके, लेट मी जस्ट सी कुछ क्या गड़बड़ है. आजकल ये कोई भी नेटवर्क का भरोसा नहीं है. I'm trying to change my network now. Let's see.
Yeah, yesterday also it was showing error. Something.
Sorry, Purnam, you're saying something?
Yeah, yesterday also it was showing like on the screen that you are having low network bandwidth, something like that.
That's why I saw that message and I thought that probably you guys are not able to. Okay, ठीक है. So now it's clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now Krishna is going to give a understanding of karma on the platform of jnana. अब इसका मतलब क्या है भाई? This is called as jnana karma sannyasi yoga, which means basically utilizing the jnana, utilizing the knowledge which we have discussed so far, that Krishna is supreme, Krishna's birth and activities are supreme, whatever we discussed so far, the first half of the 4th chapter. Krishna is saying utilizing that knowledge, you have to apply it in your karma. That becomes jnana karma sannyasi yoga. Why jnana karma sannyasi yoga? Because you have the knowledge now that Krishna is the supreme, you have to offer everything to Krishna. सब कुछ कृष्ण को देना है. तो इस नॉलेज का अगर उपयोग करके हमारे कर्म करेंगे तो हमें कोई रिएक्शन नहीं. दिस इज द थीम ऑफ दिस सेक्शन. ये इस थीम का सेक्शन का थीम है. तुम्हारा को ज्ञान मिला है, उसको अप्लाई करो कर्म में, अपने डे टू डे लाइफ में अप्लाई करो, तो कोई रिएक्शन नहीं मिलेगा. नहीं तो हर पग पग पे हमको रिएक्शन है. Everywhere we'll get the reaction because of that not understanding also. That is the key of this thing. Removing reactions. Huh? Now, intricacies of karma are very, very difficult to understand. Karmanyo api bodhavyam, bodhavyam cha karmana, akarmanascha bodhavyam, gahano karmana gati. कृष्णा बोल रहे कि ये इसको समझना बहुत मुश्किल है. इसको कर्मा अकर्म को समझना इतना आसान नहीं है बाबा. वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट, राइट? सो अर्जुना पहले बोला था कि देखो आई एम गेटिंग कंफ्यूज नाउ कि शुड आई do my work of fighting or should I renounce everything? So Krishna is now answering the question here. The intricacies of karma are very difficult to understand. Karmano api bodhavyam, bodhavyam cha vikarmana, akarmanascha bodhavyam, gahano karmana gati. मतलब कौन सा कर्म है और कौन से कर्म करने से मुझे रिएक्शन नहीं मिलेगा, ये समझना बहुत मुश्किल है. और जिसको समझ में आ गया वो बुद्धिमान. One who sees inaction in action, action in inaction is intelligent among men, right? नहीं तो लोग कैसे कैसे चीजों में फंस जाते हैं. I'll give some examples. People are confused totally. कर्म क्या होता है, विकर्म क्या होता है और अकर्म क्या होता है. Like Arjuna was confused before the war. कार्पण्य दोषो उपहता स्वभावा. बोल रहे मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा कृष्ण क्या करूं मैं, आप ही बताओ मुझे, आप मेरे गुरु बन जाओ. And then after the war was over, 64 crore people were killed. Yudhishthir Maharaj is confused now. अरे बाप रे, इतने सारे लोग मर गए, क्यों मरे? मुझे राजा बनना था, मुझे राजा बनने के लिए इतने लोग मरने पड़े, बाप रे. Am I going to get the reaction all of this? ये सारे लोगों को मारने का रिएक्शन मुझे मिलेगा क्या? अरे अरे अरे, मैंने बहुत बड़ी गलती कर दी. Why did I desire to become the king? क्यों मैंने ऐसे डिजायर किया? ऐसे वो रो रहे थे. Krishna tried to explain, Vyasdev ji tried to explain, नहीं समझ पाया. And Krishna had to finally take him to Bhishma Dev. And then Bhishma Dev gave lot of lectures for about 2-3 months, as on the sleeping on the shayya only. And then he understood. So like that, people get bewildered. Forget about normal people like you and me. Even Bhishma, Vidura and Dronacharya, they were confused. उसमें से 2 तो महाजन हैं. Vidura and Bhishma are Mahajans. They are confused. When Draupadi was being stripped off in the assembly, Bhishma didn't know what to do. Draupadi asked the question, the Pandavas have lost everything to Duryodhana. How could they lose to me? Because how could they, put me on the bidding? Because I am, they were already lost. So they had no reason to, put me. तो भीष्म बोला कि ये कर्मणो गहनो कर्मणा गति समझना बहुत मुश्किल है धर्म. Vidur also couldn't understand. Dronacharya couldn't understand. Nobody in the assembly. There were lakhs and lakhs of people. ऐसा नहीं कि 4-5 लोग बैठे थे. सब पूरा हस्तिनापुर का जनता आ गया था उधर. Nobody could answer Draupadi's question. ये पांडव ऑलरेडी खुद को हार गए हैं, तो then how can they claim me and put me on the bet? नहीं कर सकते वो. Nobody could understand. This is called Gahano Karmana Gati. Ambrish Maharaj and Durvas Muni. So you know the story. Ambrish Maharaj was fasting for about a year, and the Durvas Muni came and he wanted to break his fast. Durvas Muni आ गए. Durvas Muni, he said कि हम लोग भूखे हैं, 10,000 लोगों के साथ आए थे वो. तो बोले कि हम नहा के आते हैं, तो आप खाना रेडी रखो. बोला ठीक है. 5 मिनट, 1 घंटा, 2 घंटा, 3 घंटा हो गया, आने के लिए तैयार नहीं. And Ambrish Maharaj's time of fast break was going away. निकल जा रहा था. So then people said कि जो उनके साधु थे उन्होंने बोला कि आप पानी पी के फास्ट ब्रेक करो, ताकि it is like as good as breaking fast and fasting as well. तो उसने पानी पी लिया. तो दुर्वास मुनि गुस्सा हो गया आने के बाद. तो उन्होंने एक राक्षस छोड़ा उनके ऊपर. And then the Sudarshan Chakra, which was protecting Ambrish, they killed the rakshas. And it started going around Durvas Muni. Durvas Muni had to go actually to even Vishnu to seek forgiveness. But kuch nahi ho paya. But the story is that Ambrish Maharaj also got confused. Ambrish Maharaj is a great, great devotee. Imagine a devotee जिसके घर में सुदर्शन चक्र रहा है. Sudarshan Chakra, which is the personal armor, or what should I say, the weapon of Krishna, वो अम्बरीश महाराज के राज्य में पर्सनली रह रहा था. क्यों? बिकॉज कृष्णा न्यू कि अम्बरीश महाराज इज फुल्ली इनटू डिवोशनल सर्विस, तो उनके राज्य को बचाएगा कौन? इसीलिए सुदर्शन चक्र वाज पर्सनली स्टेइंग देयर एंड प्रोटेक्टिंग अम्बरीश महाराज. तो पर अम्बरीश महाराज गॉट कंफ्यूज. इतने बड़े व्यक्ति, फिर वो भी कंफ्यूज, क्या करूं मैं, फास्ट ब्रेक करूं कि नहीं करूं? गहनो कर्मणा गति, राइट? Dhruva Maharaj and Yakshas. Dhruva Maharaj was a small boy, 5 years old, and his stepmother insulted him. So he went to the forest and he performed severe austerities. And Vishnu became happy or pleased. And Vishnu actually gave him blessings. You will get a kingdom which is even greater than your grandfather, which is Brahma. इसलिए तो Dhruva Lok है. Dhruva Lok is actually like a spiritual sky or a spiritual planet, where even Krishna himself stays there in the material world. Now, ध्रुव महाराज जिसको 55 में ही भगवान ने दर्शन दिए हैं, when his brother Uttama was killed by the Yakshas, he went and challenged the Yakshas and started fighting with them. और हजारों हजारों यक्षों को मार दिया. Right? Now, स्वयंभू मनु came and saying, क्या कर रहा है भाई? क्या कर रहे हो तुम? इतने सारे यक्षों को क्यों मारा? एक यक्ष ने तुम्हारे भाई को मारा है, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि तुम सारों को मार डालोगे. Come back to senses. You are a great devotee of Krishna. Then Dhruva Maharaj came back to his senses. तो ऐसे ही कर्म को और विकर्म को समझना बहुत मुश्किल है. Even Dhruva Maharaj got bewildered कि अभी मैं क्या करूँगा, भाई का मृत्यु का प्रतिशोध दूं कि नहीं दूं? And he took it and he couldn't control himself. Like that. There's another story. There was a king, and I don't know, probably I would have narrated this anyways, but it's a very apt instance where we have to narrate this. This king had ordered for a prasadam for all the brahmanas in the kingdom. So many brahmanas came, and they were in a open area. They were serving food. So one servant bought a big thali of prasad, and he was taking it to the serving area. At the same time, an eagle came. And eagle was holding a snake in her mouth. And a few drops of that poison fell into the plate which the servant was carrying. And that food was consumed by many brahmanas. Right? And a few brahmanas out of them died. Now, the question to be asked was, who should the Yamaraj blame? किसको इसका दंड देना चाहिए? Right? किसको देना चाहिए दंड? Should the punishment be given to the king? Should the punishment be given to the person who was carrying the plate? Or should the punishment be given to the eagle? तो कुछ confusion हो रहा था, पता नहीं चल रहा था क्या करना है. So then one lady of that village, of that kingdom, she started chastising. One person came from outside the city and he asked कि क्या हो गया इधर? ऐसा सन्नाटा क्यों हुआ? इतने सारे लोग मरे, क्या हुआ? And the lady who was standing there, she started cursing the king. ये राजा के कारण हुआ है, ये राजा ने ऐसा खाना खिलाया, blah blah blah. बहुत she insulted the king. Then Yamadut immediately found the person to be made the culprit. Otherwise, it was very confusing for them to find out कि किसको पकड़े. But as soon as you chastise, as soon as you curse somebody or you talk ill about somebody, then you get actually, vindicted with the same karma. ऐसा complication है इसमें, right? So basically what it means is, if somebody does some bad thing, अगर कोई खून करता है, अभी कलयुग में इतना applicable नहीं है, so don't worry about too much about it. But ये पहले के ज़माने applicable था. So if somebody did some bad thing and you talk about it, you are also going to get some part of the karma. क्योंकि you are not supposed to. You will see this in Bhagavatam first canto में, when Parikshit Maharaj visits a particular place and the personal representative of Kali, which is Kali, he came and he was beating up a bull and a cow. Now a bull represents Dharma and a cow represents Mother Earth. So when he was beating up, तो परीक्षित महाराज वहां पे आ गए, बोले है शैतान, मेरे राज्य में रह के तू गाय को मार रहा है, तुझे शर्म नहीं आती? And he chastised him. And he said, how can you do this? We are wearing the clothes of a king, but you are acting like a Shudra. What kind of nonsense is this? ऐसा चिल्लाया वो. एंड देन ही आस्क्ड बुल, क्योंकि बुल के तीन पैर नहीं थे, एक ही पैर पे खड़े थे वो। उसको पूछा कि तुम्हारी हालत किसने की, बताओ मुझे। एंड द बुल स्टार्टेड सेइंग कि if I tell you this Kali is responsible, if I tell you Skal is responsible, if I tell you somebody is responsible, I will not be telling you the truth. Whatever is happening because of the will of the God, and whatever is happening is because of my karma. And उसी section में आता है कि if you criticize somebody for some sinful activity or something is done to you, you also get the part sin of the sin he is done. तब की बात है, अभी कलयुग में इतना एप्लीकेबल नहीं है, इसलिए फिर भी हमने वी शुड अवॉइड एक्चुअली टॉकिंग इल अबाउट अदर्स। तो ये दिस इज कॉल्ड एज गहनो कर्मणागति, मतलब कर्म को समझना इतना आसान नहीं है, इसलिए भगवद गीता लोगों को समझ में नहीं आता है। वन लेडी मेट मी इन एग्जिबिशन एंड आई वाज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिंग भगवद गीता, बोले हे भगवद गीता ना फार क्लिष्ट आहे बाबा, समजत नाही आपल्याला, बिकॉज दैट्स द रीजन, बिकॉज कर्मा, अंडरस्टँडिंग कर्मा इज नॉट वेरी इजी. Because there are so many angles and so many things which are involved there. It is not that you just understand, कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन, हो गया भगवद गीता. अरे इतना आसान थोड़ी है, पूरा फिलोसफी 700 श्लोकों में निचोड़ के रख दिया भगवान ने. इसका मतलब ये थोड़ी है कि आपको इजीली इतना समझ में आएगा, उसको चर्न करना पड़ेगा, अलग अलग सिनारियो से उसको लिखा जाना पड़ेगा, देन यू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू अप्लाई इट इन योर लाइफ, राइट. भीष्म जैसे लोग, ध्रुव महाराज जैसे लोग अगर कंफ्यूज हो तो हमारी तो क्या गति है, we'll definitely get confused. तो ऐसे बहुत सारी स्टोरीज हैं जहाँ पे हम पता चलता है कि बेसिकली दिस कर्मा थ्योरी, कर्मा अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज नॉट वेरी इजी. कौन सा चीज करेंगे तो कर्मा लगेगा, नहीं लगेगा, नॉट वेरी. कर्मा मीन्स यू डू समथिंग विच इज लेजिटिमेट बट यू स्टिल गेट सम रिएक्शंस, पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव दोनों मिलेगा. विकर्मा मीन्स टोटल 100% सिंफुल रिएक्शन है, सिंफुल एक्शन है. चोरी करना, डकैती करना, नॉनवेज खाना, टोटल सिंफुल रिएक्शन, डेफिनेटली रिएक्शन मिलने वाला. अकर्मा मीन्स यू आर परफॉर्मिंग एक्शन बट यू आर ऑफरिंग द रिजल्ट्स टू कृष्णा. सब कुछ भगवान को अर्पण कर रहे, इसीलिए कुछ नहीं मिलेगा आपको. पॉजिटिव रिएक्शन भी नहीं मिलेगा, नेगेटिव रिएक्शन भी नहीं मिलेगा, दोनों ही डेंजरस है ना. पॉजिटिव मिलेगा तो इसी दुनिया में वापस आना पड़ेगा, नेगेटिव मिलेगा तो उसको भुगतना पड़ेगा. उससे अच्छा हमको दोनों नहीं चाहिए. तो क्या चाहिए? स्पिरिचुअल बेनिफिट चाहिए, जिससे वी विल बी एबल टू go back to Godhead where we came from. That is the idea here. Okay, let's go ahead. So this is a couple of examples given here. Cashier अगर खुद को बोलेगा अरे ये पैसा तो मेरा बैंक का नहीं है, गया काम से, he is attached, उसको अरेस्ट कर लेंगे. और soldier as long as he is killing his army, that's fine. But if he kills his own kinsman or his neighbor, he will not be spared. Similarly, Arjuna was fighting for dharma, whereas Duryodhana was fighting for himself. मुझे राज्य करना है इसीलिए मैं कर रहा हूँ ऐसे. So we discussed this before in detail. Destiny is made by us because of our karma. There is karmavad and there is devavad. Karmavad says that सब कुछ मेरे हाथ में, तू तुझा जीवनाचा शिल्पकार. And Devavad says तुम्हारे हाथ में कुछ भी नहीं है, कुछ मत करो, शांति से बैठे रहो. These two, both these things are dangerous. Best thing is कि अपना कर्म करते रहो, रिजल्ट्स नहीं आया, दैव नहीं था, रिजल्ट्स आ गया, भगवान की मर्जी. This is how we should be considering it. Now Krishna is going to talk about how one can be detached in action. In action मतलब मैं कर्म कर रहा हूँ, I am doing my duty, but I want to be free from reaction. कैसे कर सकते हैं? This is how he is explaining. In 19th shloka he is saying that one who is performing action while offering it to Krishna, because of the jnana, because of knowledge, is burning up his reactions. Jnana agni dagda karmanam. This is what he is saying, right? So अगर हम बोले कि नहीं 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 मुझे रिएक्शन नहीं चाहिए, मैं क्या करूंगा, मैं शांति से बैठा रहूंगा, कुछ नहीं करूंगा, that will not help us, because even for livings we have to do something. That's why Krishna is saying you offer it to me, don't give up your karma. क्योंकि अगर हम कुछ नहीं करेंगे तो हमारा जो मन है, इंद्रियां हैं, वो भटकते रहेंगे, क्या करूं क्या करूं क्या करूं, and they will definitely do. By default we have a tendency to enjoy. कुछ नहीं करने के बजाय हमको क्या लगता है, चलो एंजॉय करते हैं. कुछ बैठे हैं तो चलो यूट्यूब पे जाके कुछ देखते हैं, एंजॉयमेंट आ गया ना, बाय डिफॉल्ट आता है। भक्ति बाय डिफॉल्ट नहीं आती, जप करना भी बाय डिफॉल्ट नहीं आता है, पर एंजॉयमेंट बाय डिफॉल्ट आता है, राइट? दैट्स व्हाई कृष्ण इज एक्सप्लेनिंग हु इज द पर्सन हु इज इन एक्शन इन इनएक्शन और इनएक्शन इन एक्शन। वो कौन है व्यक्ति? ही इज बेसिकली नॉट अटैच्ड टू एंजॉयमेंट, वर्क्स विदाउट अटैचमेंट टू सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन। कुछ भी उसको एंजॉय करने की मूड नहीं, राइट? सब कुछ जो भी कर रहा है भगवान के लिए कर, राइट? लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल मदर इज कुकिंग इन हर होम। नाउ व्हेन मदर इज कुकिंग, इफ शी थिंक्स कि नहीं मुझे ना करेले की सब्जी अच्छी लगती है, मैं रोज करेला करूंगी, मुझे ना सोयाबीन अच्छा लगता है, मैं रोज सोयाबीन करूंगी, और फैमिली वाला अरे हमें करेला अच्छा नहीं लगता बाबा, सोयाबीन अच्छा नहीं लगता है, नहीं नहीं मैं मुझे अच्छा लगता है ना तो मैं करूंगी। दैट इज कॉल्ड एज attached to sense gratification. But when the same mother is selflessly serving the family, that is called detached. She is not attached or detached. And if she is doing it for Krishna, she is not even bothered about the results. Ki kaise aayega wo, right? Like that. That is how it is. Difference between Ravana and Hanuman. Hanuman wanted to bring Krishna, Ram and Sita together. Ravana wanted to split them and enjoy with Sita. So that is total two different ways. Sugriva, when he promised to Ram that I'm going to, find Sita, for 4 months Ram was staying in a cave because it was a rainy season, and Sugriva forgot everything about it. He started enjoying. तो enjoyment के मूड में वो भूल गया कि भगवान की भक्ति करनी है, भगवान के लिए कुछ करना था, कर्म भूल गया वो. That is not how a detached worker is. The detached worker is doing everything for Krishna. Okay? And in sadhana bhakti or aruruksha stage, it is said that you are performing the actions for Krishna, right? You are not bothered about the results. जो भी आएगा वो भगवान की मर्जी, ऐसा बोल के हम जाते हैं. And in a perfection, like you can take the example of Bharat Maharaj. Now, if you look at Bharat Maharaj, I'm talking about the younger brother of Ram. Now, Bharat Maharaj was chastised, was insulted, was accused of doing conspiracy against Ram. सब लोग उसके खिलाफ थे. Only a few people were, with him. They were saying कि तुम्हारे कारण सब कुछ हो रहा है, तुमने कह के को बोला कि मुझे राज्य करना है. Even Vashishta was saying like that. So when Ram said कि मैं नहीं आ रहा हूँ, but you can take my shoes, when he came back to Ayodhya, people started throwing stone at him. नालायक, तेरे कारण राम को जाना पड़ा. And he was asked by Ram to rule Ayodhya. Now imagine करो. Now if you know, many of you are project managers and leaders. If you want to lead a team, आपको अगर टीम को लीड करना है और वो टीम को आप अच्छे लगते तो नहीं है, टीम आपको ऊपर दे आर एक्चुअली लाइक what do you call, बिल्कुल आपको चाहती नहीं वो. They don't even like you. Forget about anything else. तो is it easy to work with them? Not at all. जो अच्छे लगते बाहर से अच्छे बोलते उनके साथ भी काम करना बहुत मुश्किल है. So he had to be in a hostile environment where people, when he used to go to the bath, take a bath, people used to throw stones at him. यही ना like है वो ऐसे करके. So he used to go early to take a bath. So the point here is Bharat Maharaj had to go through so many austerities, right? Just because it was satisfying Ram. Just because Ram ने उनको बोला था कि तुम मेरे जगह राज्य करो. He was living in a underground because Ram was living on the earth. ऐसे Bharat Maharaj had to go through anything. But the point here is, this is the symptom of a detached work. कि वो result से attached नहीं है कि लोग क्या बोलेंगे, लोग क्या कर रहे हैं मेरे लिए, मैं क्यों करूँ उनके लिए. नहीं, राम भगवान के लिए मुझे करना है. That's it. और कोई उनके दिमाग में है ही नहीं. Now the next level is called as the Siddha. So we are talking about a person who is seeing inaction in action. That is the theme. Just remember this. कि मैं कर्म कर रहा हूं और उसके रिएक्शन मुझे नहीं चाहिए, तो कैसे करूंगा? गतसंगस्य मुक्तस्य ज्ञानावस्थितचेतसा यज्ञाचाचरत कर्म समग्रम प्रविल्यते. नाउ कृष्ण इज गिविंग ए हिंट ऑफ यज्ञ हियर. यहाँ पे यज्ञ के बारे में बात कर रहा है, which he is going to cover in the next section. यज्ञ के बारे में डिटेल बात करने वाला कि यज्ञ क्या होता है, क्यों होता है, क्यों करना होता है. That is the last section of 4th chapter. Right? Here Krishna is saying गतसंगस्य मुक्तस्य ज्ञान अवस्थित चेतस्य. मतलब क्या? अपने माइंड को और इंटेलिजेंस को काबू में रखता है, कभी भी भटकने नहीं देता. तो हम यूट्यूब में वीडियो देखने जाते हैं एंड देन अरे ये भी एक वीडियो है, ये भी एक वीडियो, ऐसे करते करते हमारा 1 घंटा निकल जाता है. उसको बोलते हैं कि माइंड भटक रहा है. So he controls the mind. नहीं, मुझे ये करना है, मुझे वो करना है, उसके बाद मैं देखूंगा. That is called as ज्ञाना अवस्थित चेतसा. Right? He desires only bare necessities. Bare necessities मतलब जितना हमारे रोजमर्रा जीवन के लिए चाहिए उतना ही करता हूँ, बाकी चीजों का जरूरत नहीं. राइट? एक्स्ट्रा एंडेवर्स नहीं करता है. राइट? He doesn't consider himself a proprietor. मैं खुद को अपना घर का मालिक मानता ही नहीं हूँ, सब कुछ भगवान से आ रहा है. That is the लक्षण of a person who is detached. Like जैसे कोई एनिमल होता है, प्राणी होता है, कुत्ता होता है या गोट होता है या बकरी होती है, उसको जो मालिक जहां लेके जाए, जहां बांधे, वहां पे वो शांति से रहता है. उसको कुछ खुद का इंटेलिजेंस या इंडिपेंडेंस नहीं. सिमिलरली दिस पर्सन इज टोटली डिपेंडेंट ऑन कृष्णा, doesn't even care about something, right? Doesn't claim anything, doesn't consider himself as a proprietor, right? ऐसा. So for example, we should understand कि मेरा जो घर है, ये जो मेरा घर है, ये मुझे भगवान ने रेंट पे दिया है, मतलब मैं यहाँ पे टेनेंट हूँ. दिस इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी विथ मी फॉर माई लाइफ. तो हम लोग नहीं, मेरा घर है, मेरी गाड़ी है, मेरी बीवी है, मेरे पति है, मेरे बच्चे हैं. दिस इज अ क्लासिक एग्जाम्पल ऑफ हाउ अ डिटैच्ड वर्कर शुड बी. इफ यू कंसिडर कि नहीं, ये मेरी बीवी है, मेरा पति है, मेरे बच्चे हैं, एंड डोंट ब्रिंग इन कृष्णा एलिमेंट, इसका मतलब हम लोग भगवद गीता समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं. तो कृष्णा इज वेरी क्लियरली सेइंग, अ डिटैच्ड वर्कर मतलब उसको वो जानता है कि ये सब कुछ मेरे आसपास जो है टेम्पररी. अभी हमारा घर है, ये घर को हमको छोड़ना ही है. At any point of time, I will have to give up this house. I have got a family. At any point of time, I might be separated. कुछ भी हो सकता है, right? This is the idea. And ऐसा नहीं कि डर में रहना है, नहीं. The thought process should be कि ये जो भी मुझे मिला है भगवान की दया से मिला है और भगवान का ही है, भगवान के ही लिए मुझे यूज करना है. This is the thought process he's talking about. The stage of perfection मतलब क्या? सब कुछ भगवान का दिया गया है, and I am focusing on only, following whatever I got for Krishna's benefit. उसको बोलते हैं ज्ञाना अवस्थित चेतसा, या पर्सन who is seeing in action. ऐसे अगर हम अपनी कर्म करते रहेंगे तो हमें कोई रिएक्शन नहीं मिलेगा. As soon as you think मेरी बीवी मेरी है, मेरा पति मेरा है, मेरे बच्चे मेरे हैं, मेरा घर मेरा है, खत्म. That understanding is out of the house. कुछ नहीं है. My body even belongs to Krishna. All my belongings belongs to Krishna. And I am not the doer. आपके घर के करता हो ना, you should not think, नहीं मेरे कारण घर चल रहा है. मैं अगर नहीं करता ना, घर में कुछ नहीं चलता. नहीं बाबा. All is going on because of Krishna. हम सिर्फ कर्म कर रहे हैं और भगवान हमको फल दे रहा है. That's how you have to understand. Right? Like one time, one of the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, Tamal Krishna Maharaj, he was an amazing disciple, fully surrendered to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada जो भी बोलेंगे करेंगे, and he used to do immense service. So his style of preaching देखो आप. This is in 1970s. I'm talking about 1970s, 70 in the US. He was a US citizen. So two of them, one used to sing very nicely, and Vishnujan Swami, and he used to preach very amazingly. So both of them would go to college, stand about half a kilometer outside the college gate, and Vishnujan Swami would start singing, playing musical instrument. तो उसको सुन के लोग बच्चे आते थे, कॉलेज के बच्चे, और बोलते थे अरे क्या अच्छे से सुन रहे. So there was a bus, बहुत बड़ा बस होता था, उसको ग्रे हॉर्न बस बोलती है यूएस में. Those who have gone to US, you know that. बहुत बड़ी बस होती है, उसको ग्रे हॉर्न बस बोलते हैं. So that Vishnujan Swami would send the boys in the bus, जाओ अंदर जाओ. He would go there, the boys would go there, and there would be sitting Tamal Krishna Maharaj. He would preach to these guys 15, 20, 30 minutes. सारे बच्चों को इकट्ठा करके. And you know what? You will not believe this. आधे घंटे के बाद वही बच्चे जो कॉलेज में आते थे, सिगरेट फूकते थे, पता नहीं क्या क्या करते थे. After half an hour of discussion, half an hour of hearing the kirtan, shaved head, हाथ में chanting bag, and I'm not joking, this is reality. And बस से बाहर निकल के ब्रह्मचारी बन गए. बहुत सारे ब्रह्मचारी बन गए, बहुत सारे गृहस्थ बन के chanting कर रहे हैं. This was the power of preaching of Tamal Krishna Maharaj. When he used to go to another city, New York से let's say Boston जा रहे हैं, he would book one ticket. Return में 11 टिकट बुक करेंगे. क्यों? 10 लोगों को लेके आ जाएंगे. वहां पे प्रीचिंग करके 10 लोग लेके, he had confidence क्योंकि प्रभुपाद को वो फॉलो कर रहे थे अच्छे से. So this was the credibility of this person, and he was running what you call Sankirtan bus. मतलब they used to carry big buses with loads of books from city to city and book distribute करते थे. भगवद गीता, भागवतम, BTG magazine, शिला प्रभुपाद के. Amazing devotees. One day Srila Prabhupada called him and कुछ तो discussion चल रहा था, and Tamal Krishna Maharaj said कि नहीं, people should be going to China. So as soon as Prabhupada heard China, what about China? And he said, we should preach in China. So Tamal Krishna Maharaj said, yes Prabhupada. Okay, tomorrow you are going to China. क्या बोला? Tomorrow you are going to China. Obviously not exactly tomorrow because visa वगैरह मिलना चाहिए, but anyways. Now this person is leading a Sankirtan party. He is preaching amazingly, and Prabhupada is saying कि तुमको कल उठ के China जाना. And कुछ कहे बिना this devotee packs up everything and starts for China in a few days. That is called as detached. अपने लिए कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं, गुरु के लिए सब कुछ कर रहे हैं. One time Srila Prabhupada was going in a train to Delhi. नहीं, दिल्ली से कहीं और जा रहे थे, आगे जा रहे थे. So one person met him in the train and he said कि अरे ये ऐसे इतना अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं वगैरह वगैरह, आप दिल्ली में सेंटर क्यों नहीं चालू करते? आपने मुंबई में चालू किया, दिल्ली में चालू नहीं कर रहे हैं. तो श्रीला प्रभुपाद ने बोला नहीं, हम अगर कोई हेल्प करेगा दिल्ली में तो हम करने के लिए तैयार हैं. तो उस जो व्यक्ति था, it was Delhi was only half an hour from where they were currently. तो ये व्यक्ति बोला कि आप हमारे दिल्ली चलो, मैं आपको सब अरेंजमेंट कर देता हूँ. तो प्रभुपाद ने क्या किया? बुलाया दो लोगों को, मियाँ बीवी, गुरुदास, यमुना देवी. बोला अभी के अभी इस व्यक्ति के साथ उतर जाओ दिल्ली और दिल्ली में प्रीचिंग चालू करो. इमेजिन करो, both of them are Americans, both of them do not know Hindi, both of them have come to India hardly 6 months back. कुछ नहीं पता है उनको. दिल्ली, this is the first time they are going. पॉकेट में एक रुपी नहीं, पैसा नहीं है उनके पास, and they are going with an unknown person. उतर गए, झट से उतर गए वहीं पे. This is called as surrender. This is called as detached work. अटैच नहीं कोई चीज की, नहीं अरे प्रभुपाद हम तो आपके साथ जाने वाले थे, आप कहाँ बोल रहे हो आप हमें जाने के लिए? नहीं, उतर गए. This is called as a person who is highly advanced in bhakti, who is detached of anything. कुछ रिजल्ट का देखते नहीं. His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj, my Guru Maharaj, he was in US in New Vrindavan. This is in West Virginia, one of the biggest temples in US. And he used to live on a hill and take care of deities and cows. And then he was preaching in the colleges. For about 10 years he lived there, and he preached in many colleges. He used to go there, do kirtans, and to attract people like anything. And बहुत सारे उनके followers हो गए. एक दिन his authority called him, बोले कल के कल इंडिया जाना है, मुंबई में जरूरत है, जाओ उधर. सब कुछ छोड़ के इमीडिएटली चले गए. उन्होंने बोला अरे क्या बात कर रहे हो यार, इतने सारे लोगों को मैंने प्रीचिंग किया है, उनका क्या होगा, मेरे सारे इतने फॉलोअर्स हैं. कुछ नहीं बोला, सब कुछ वहीं पे छोड़ के मुंबई आ गए. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज डिटैचमेंट. कोई भी रिजल्ट से डिटैच रहो, क्योंकि सीनियर ने बोला है ना, लाइक दैट. दिस इज द वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट रीजन. So next section we'll talk about yajna, how yajna is important in our life. Brahmarpanam brahma havir, brahmagno brahmana hutam, brahmaiva tena gantavyam, brahma karma samadhina. So yajna is basically sacrifice. Sacrifice मतलब वो only आग में जो डालते हैं वो वाला sacrifice की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. Sacrifice of any kind. When you are chanting Hare Krishna, when you are reading, when you are doing something for Krishna, that is a sacrifice. Because you are giving your energy, you are giving your time. That is called a sacrifice. So we will talk about this section next time, where it's a detail में कृष्ण बता रहे हैं chapter sacrifice के बारे में. Any questions?
On sacrifice one, though we'll discuss it next time. Is donation sacrifice the one which we give in?
Donation is one of the biggest sacrifice. क्योंकि hard earned money किसी को दे रहे हो ना. It's not that easy. So that's why the hard-earned money giving is a sacrifice. You are sacrificing your money because you are, earning it after so much of difficulties, and then you have to give it up. So that's a sacrifice. Yes. Dravya sacrifice. Called the Dravya sacrifice. Dravya yajna. Any other? Yeah. Even now you are, listening to classes. That's also sacrifice. You are taking out the time and listening. कितना भी आनंद बोर करे फिर भी हम सुन रहे हैं. That's a sacrifice.
No, Anandji, you're putting so much of efforts. We should be, you are doing sacrifice. We are getting punya by listening. Yes.
Yeah. Any other questions? Any realizations? Recent realizations?
I mean, the one which you shared about, no, you feel like you are doing everything. So, just want to share an example. Because like 2 to 3 weeks back, things were not good in India. So I was just calling up some of the friends in my list who are close to me. So I called one of my school friend, and she was really, staying with in-laws and many other relatives around. So the basic, as usual, cribbing of, household politics and stuff. So I was just telling her to follow something. I didn't say ISKCON, but follow something. Try to go on spiritual path. And then, oh no, I just cannot do this thing. It takes a lot of time, and you don't know. I'm so busy. I have to handle everything, and if I'm not there, then things will go here and there. I'm like, then I'm like, okay, bye. So this was me, though. I was seeing myself in her. That, oh yes, this is me. Sometime back, that you feel that you are carrying out everything and you are doing all the household things and even important decisions, and then if you don't drive it, things won't work. No, it's not that. You are just a puppet. Yeah. So it's like, and when I see the difference, that where I was, how the thought process was, and how things are now, and how the thought process, it's not that problems don't come in life, but they don't impact you that badly as they did before you go into a panic state, and it's just not very, it's just miserable situation. Now you know that there is somebody who is holding hand, and you just